Hi, welcome back. This is part 2 of choosing our garden building. So at the end of part 1, we made the decision that we would go for a Hully Pod. Now on the website for Hully, there is a checklist that you can go through before you actually order your Hully Pod. And the first part of that checklist is, can the pod actually be delivered to your property? As the pods are delivered using a crane on the back of a wagon. Now the smaller pods can be delivered using a truck which has a built-in crane, but the larger pods or the more tricky deliveries may have to use a third-party crane company. So first things first, I sent Hully our address and they asked me to make a video showing access to the rear of our property. So I went for a walk and I took a video showing that there's a cul-de-sac at the rear of our property and then there is grass directly behind the fencing of our property. I then made a second video showing our back garden. Once it was confirmed that delivery would be possible, we were then able to choose which pod we wanted. The pods come in 3 sizes, a small, which is called a dory, a medium, which is called a skipjack, and a large, which is called a schooner. These 3 sizes also come in different versions depending on your budget needs. We opted for the skipjack, which is the medium size pod, which was the perfect size to fit in the space that we needed. It is 2.4 metres wide and 3 metres in length. We also opted for the skipjack value version as this was the colour that we wanted, had the right amount of electrics that we needed, the right colour flooring, and it did not need windows as the pod would be backing onto a wall. We then paid our deposit and the building process could begin. We were then informed that delivery would be in 14 to 15 weeks, but 3 weeks prior to delivery, full payment would be expected and a delivery date would be confirmed. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see what we did next, see you in part 3.